Everyone must have at least once dreamed of becoming rich. Well, except if you're already rich. But not everyone gets to be rich, right? Why is it like that, and how do we actually become rich? Hi everyone, my name is WARDATUL SOFFIYYA binti ROSLAN, and I am from SMK DATO HAJI TALIB KARIM, or better known as TARIM. My school code is MEA0072. Today, I'll be reviewing this book entitled Rich Dad, Poor Dad. For your information, this book has once received the best-selling reward of finance book of all time. And when it mentioned finance, this book tells us about money. This book is written by an American businessman and at the same time is an author named Robert T. Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki is said to have challenged and changed the way millions of people think about money. Now, how unbelievable is that? Robert is regarded worldwide as a passionate advisor for financial education. To start off, I was drawn to read this book simply because of the thought, I want to be rich. I mean, who here doesn't want to be rich? The story in this book is about the author, Robert Kiyosaki himself when he was young. So you could say that this book is an autobiography since he wrote a story of himself. Robert had two fathers. One he called Rich Dad and the other one he called Poor Dad. Both men were successful in their career, but one always had problems with money, while the other one became the richest man in Hawaii. Now, both men work hard. So what made them different when it comes to their money? The difference between them is their perspective of money in life. At the early age of 9, Robert and his best friend named Mike were already thinking on how to become rich. Robert's father told him that in order to be rich, you must learn to make money. He then advised both of them to ask Mike's fathers instead if they wanted to know about money. It turned out Mike's father is a wise man in making money. He works for his own company. Later, Mike's father offered Robert and Mike to work for him, and he would teach them. They accepted the offer and started working at a supermarket under Mike's father's business for 10 cents an hour every Saturday. At first, they thought that the pay was very little. 10 cents an hour? But they didn't mind because they thought the pay will naturally raise as time goes by. However, as weeks went by, there were no improvements. Their pay stayed the same, and Mike's father haven't taught them anything about money. Robert was angry and frustrated. 10 cents an hour is too little of a pay. Even his own father told him he deserved at least 25 cents an hour. Robert then decided to meet with Mike's father to complain and quit the job. However, at the end, Robert didn't quit. Instead, he kept working and learning under Mike's father. So, what made him stay? What did Mike's father say to him? Is it true he's a wise man in financial? Or is he just taking advantage of children? That's what you'll be finding out in this book. How did Mike's father raise Robert into the successful person he is now? I learned so many new things from this book, not just about money, but also the reality of life. One of my favorite statements is that the main reason people struggle financially is because they have spent years in school but learn nothing about money. The result is that people learn to work for money but never learn to have money work for them. This statement made me more eager to study about how money actually works. This book is also very well written, and the author keeps the language as simple as he can so that the readers, us, can understand. Even if they were a complicated word, he would explain it with simpler English. Thus, I would say that this book is very suitable for readers with pre-intermediate English proficiency level above. On the front cover, you can see the picture of the author with the title of this book and a tagline to highlight the main content of this book. Overall, I would say that the book cover looks pretty boring. But we don't judge a book by its cover. This book first edition was published in 1997, long ago, but the one I'm reviewing right now is the Plata Publishing edition that was published earlier on in 2011. This book contains over 250 pages with 9 chapters, and each chapter has its own lesson about finance. You can buy this book through online shopping apps or at any bookstore. It costs 31 ringgit and 50 cents in our country, Malaysia. I really recommend this book as it really helps us expand our perspective of money and teaches us how to gain control of our financial, whether now or in the future. Hence, from this book, I learned that most people work for money, but the rich have money work for them. So how did they do that? Find out from this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's all for my book review. Thank you for watching.